forever learner. If you would please give your attention to him. We don't have any other announcements except Wednesday, and it feels like it's like the longest week ever. I don't know if you feel like that as well. So we're all there struggling together. So we appreciate everybody and what you do. And Coach Patterson.
Mr. D, Mr. Giglio, would you be our timekeeper here today? 20 minutes, put us on the clock, on your time. All right, guys, today we are going to continue basically the profile of the leader today. It's not meant to be preaching. It is meant, I hope that when you walk out today, you're inspired to continue learning. Because this is the time of year where, as teachers, and for those of us who've been in longer, and there's some people that 35 years, 37 years, 40 years education, long time, that you're getting to the point now where you're going, if we go back and do it like we did in 1978, we wouldn't have these problems. My parents are educators, and I had to hear it every Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, summer, all the time. All right, so we're going to start off with a profile of a leader emerging, forever learning. All right, I am currently learning. One of the things we know in education right now is we have new initiatives every year, don't we? Sometimes every semester, sometimes every quarter. There's all kinds of new initiatives being thrown at us because we're constantly looking for best practices in education. So one of the ones we have spent a lot of time in our PLC, and this is kind of coming up if you haven't seen it, is kind of some visible learning strategies and how we write our objectives. We don't use that word anymore. It's learning intention and success criteria. So today, here's what I want you guys to see. What we're going to learn about. We're going to learn about forever learning. And then our success criteria, I want you to be able to walk out today understanding what a forever learner looks like. Okay? Very clear? A little bit about our own learning. So here's what I want you guys to do. Turn to a partner right now. Just high five somebody. Just turn. A little icebreaker. There you go. Good. Nice. I like it. Okay. Here's what I want you guys to do. Turn to your partner. What is the most valuable thing you've ever learned in your entire life? Okay, we got some good one right here. Go ahead. She said, be quiet and listen. She said how to negotiate a car deal. Best thing she ever had to do. She negotiated a car deal last night. What's the best thing you've ever learned? Learn how to walk. It's nice. Learn how to read. Learn how to read. The Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read. Work ethic. There you go. Anybody have another good one they want to share? What's the best thing you've ever learned? Well, there you go. All right. Second bullet, please. Turn to your partner. What is something that you tried to learn but you can never master? How to play an instrument. Calculus. I still know the logarithm is. Play an instrument. There's one thing about the Climb Force faculty I'm learning right now. You're musically inclined. All right, click it. Go ahead. What is something you want to learn but you haven't learned yet? What's on your bucket list of things you want to learn? Talk to your partner about something you want to learn. Coach Reed says how to play football. All right, let's come in. What's to learn Greek? Anybody speak Greek? Nobody? Oh, she's got a fiance. Marie wants to learn how to spell go. She spells it G-E-A-U-X. Skydive. There you go. Somebody be friends with him. Stuart? He knows everything he needs to know. Alright, and then last one, go back and look at. What is something you need to learn but you don't want to? Talk to your partner right now. I want to hear what you don't want to learn. What do you refuse to learn how to do? Somebody said teach you? You have to follow me.
I am.
Taxes. No one likes taxes. There you go. Mr. Wells, what's something you refuse to learn? There you go. Oh, here we go. Mrs. Bush, what is something that Mr. Bush refuses to learn? She said clean the house. Alright, go ahead and click it. So, Albert Einstein, maybe the most quoted person of all time, the most named person of all time, he says, once you stop learning, you start dying. So, hopefully as educators, our job is to teach kids to learn, or to want to learn, desire to learn, right? Hopefully we have that same passion for learning, okay? Go ahead, click it. Alright.
I'm so happy to see this. I can't.
It looks smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Just like this. But then you can figure it out. I can't. It's like rubber. It's really funny.
I put a quarter on the needle on these.
On the rotary phone.
Mr. Shields, where you at?
You called him out. That's terrible. I mean, are old people, young people know how to use things? Just play, it's not that hard.
This does everything that all of us do. Say, Siri, set an alarm.
Do you need a code to make a phone?
There's so many things to try and figure out even how to dial a number. For if you're already wrong, the numbers are right.
I'm very grateful that I've never had to use it.
There you go, ahead and click it. Alright, so
That's crazy.
here's the best part. Go ahead and click it. Hey, raise your hand if you ever use one of these. Mimeograph. There you go. 16mm film. Alright, this is better. Okay, go ahead. Raise your hand if you had one of these when you started teaching. Does anybody still have a chalkboard? Do you really? Mr. Maddox, can we put in the work order? Wait, go back. How many of your hair used to look like that when you started teaching? Oh, never? Okay, go ahead, please. Hey, what's this thing?
Stuart still uses it.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, go ahead, please. Wow. Were times simpler then or now? I don't know. Hey,
Of course we have
beepers. The people who invested money in beepers. I feel bad for you. Go ahead, please.
You got 10 minutes.
Thanks, we're going fast. Smartboards. We still haven't learned that. Go ahead, please.
Allegra.
Really? Gianna?
Allegra.
Amazon.
Check your money order. Alright, go ahead and click it there. Alright, so there's a point to those videos. The biggest deal is we have to continue to learn, right? And we're leaders in the classroom, we're leaders in the community, and this is a huge section of our Promise to Purpose goals. Okay, so at the very bottom, you'll notice we have Forever Learner. Go ahead and click it. So in case you can't read that. Personally modeling an insatiable desire to learn and improve by always seeking opportunities to continuously improve and grow, thoughtfully disrupting the status quo, capitalizing on innovation, being joyful, reflective.
Yeah, that's good.
Probably the. Oh, we're out. We're good?
Your teacher voice.
Hey.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on.
Check.
Yeah.
Check. Okay, good.
Alright, so go ahead and click. Alright, so kind of going over these real quick. Go ahead and click them all. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Biggest deal that what the district wants us to know on our campus is the amount of opportunities you have to improve and grow that are available to you. Okay? So some stuff that we got there with the Client ISD Empowered Digital Learning Conference. I went to that one last summer. It was fantastic. If you have not been to that one, please register. Please go to that. It is fantastic, especially if you're looking to improve the technology use in your classroom, maybe streamline it, make it a little bit easier to use so it's not as much of a burden or a task. Sign up for that. Passport to Purpose is a Social Studies and World Languages Conference. That's on June 10th. We have the Elevated Multilingual Mini Conference. Klein Math Mindset Sessions, which are in June and July, and then the Reimagine Learning Summit, which is August 9th. All the stuff on there, guys, those sessions are led by Klein ISD teachers. They're the classroom teachers, the people that in the classroom that are practicing this every day, who see what you see every day, okay? So they're great resources, okay? Go ahead and look at it. All right, so innovation means new, right? So go ahead, look at. So we have some new stuff that we are doing in Klein ISD that other school districts aren't doing. Now, with that comes, we're going to trip and fall, we're going to fail a little bit. But we're going to try to fail moving forward. Okay, so what we have is we have an assessment design team, hopefully, that's been presented in your PLCs. You guys have hopefully seen that in your emails. We have teams of teachers who are going to work on creating tests and questions so we can have those common formative assessments. Curriculum refresh and design team, if you're not on that, please try and get someone from your PLC on those committees and those teams. Keep going. We have create and curate. Evidence and action team, that is for visible learning. And then the last four on there, I want to point out, because they're areas of contention. Those are 4 areas at Klein Forest High School that we are committed to failing forward in. And I know a lot of times we sit there and we go, man, gosh, this is such a pain in the butt. We need to stop doing this. It was better before, or whatever. We are committed to character education at Klein Forest High School. Again, whether it works or not, we are trying to make the commitment to improving our students. Because the outside, we all know, we work here, we have great kids, but from the outside in, what other people view our school as? It's rough. I don't know. Raise your hand if you've ever said, yeah, I work at Klein Forest High School, and someone says, I'm sorry. Oh, that ticks me off, right? That's why we're doing this. We're trying to change the image of our school, and we're trying to, for everyone to understand we have some great character, great kids. RTI, PLCs, guys, PLCs is a game changer. This is I've worked at 7 schools. This is the first one I've ever worked at that had common PLCs for every single subject. It's a game changer. There you go, you can clap for that. The other part is this. When you started teaching, Ms. Murphy and I were talking about this today, when you started teaching, it's probably like when I started teaching, they said, here's your classroom, good luck, and they smacked you on the back and they said, we'll see you again in December. And that was it. Guys, PLCs are huge. They're huge for new teachers, they're huge for new hires, even if you've been teaching 30 years, they're awesome. If we'll utilize them and we stay committed to the 4 guiding questions of the PLCs. And then the last part is our master teacher program. This kind of caught a lot of people off guard over the summertime when we came back and said, hey, we're doing this. But the reason we're doing it is because we're trying to be innovative. We're trying to improve the learning for our students. And I want to communicate to everyone right now, it's working. So whether or not we agree with it or we disagree with it, it's working. Our Algebra 1 scores, okay? We had the highest mastery of the entire school district. Our kids perform in a higher capacity than all other high schools. 2 minutes! Thank you. Our mastery. There you go. There you go. Hey, our meets, we were 3rd, so we were better than 2 other schools in the district. So right now in Algebra 1, that's the only difference we made was adding a master teacher. Okay? And that structure, that format. And what it's showing is paying off. Biology, Ms. Berkeley, would you give me those scores again? Our LEP scores in biology went up 12%. The only difference is adding a master teacher. Okay? Now, you might be sitting there going, I can be a master teacher. Master teacher. As we naturally do it, right? But here's the point we're trying to make. It's the commitment to growing our PLCs and to growing our teaching capacity. Okay? And it's working. All right, go ahead and click it. The other thing that our district is highly committed to right now is personalized learning. I'm not here to give you personalized learning training, but I'm going to tell you this. What all personalized learning is, guys, is instead of standing up, like what I'm doing right now, where I don't know how many people are getting it, all personalized learning is that I can go to each individual student and I can check on their progress and I can provide remediation and intervention in real time instead of waiting till the next day. Okay? So personalized learning is something we should be doing. It's what's called good teaching. So that's why it's a fancy way where you get a lot of training of saying, stop lecturing, stop throwing sand on all the kids and hoping it lands on all of them. We're going to try and personalize that learning for every kid. Okay, so we are deeply committed to that. Moving forward. Same thing. Go ahead, keep going. That's time. All right, cool. I'm going to make it fast. All right, so thoughtfully disrupting the status quo. We probably have a lot of teachers that you feel like, yes, I am the status quo disruptor. Right? You're like Hercules. We want to try and do it thoughtfully. Right? So what does thoughtfully look like? It just means that you have to look at all sides. We need perspective, okay? So as we go through here, change can be scary, but it's necessary sometimes. If we want life to change, we got to change. If we want life to get better, we have to change. We can't stay the same and get better results. Things are not going to be different unless we change what we're doing. Now, one more click. I want everybody to read that. The why is sometimes more important than the how or the what. Why we're changing and why we're doing things is what's going to help us succeed as we move forward. So that's how you thoughtfully disrupt the status quo. Hey, we're going to do something new, but I'm going to learn as much as I can about it so I can try to prevent all of those failures, all those trips, all those falls. Because I know everyone in here doesn't like when we add a new initiative and it doesn't work. Would you guys agree with that? So what we need to do is we need to continue learning everything that we can about what we're doing. Okay, go ahead and click. So here's a quote. Don't click it yet. Can anybody tell me where this quote came from?
A wife.
Click it. My wife.
What did I tell you? What did I tell
She
you?
said this 2 days after we got married.
What did I say?
Someone asked
I
us,
know.
like, how are you gonna handle living with a boy? This was her response. So, point is, I take the trash out now like 3 times a day, and I fold my own laundry, put it away, take the baby out, do all that stuff. I didn't do it before. We learn every day without we realize we're learning every day. We're learning right now about how to operate PLCs. We're learning about personalized learning. We're learning about everything we're doing, visible learning. Okay, so continue to learn. We can all get better as we grow older. Go ahead, click it. There you go, son. There you go, that's my wife, baby. That's Easter. Go ahead, click it. Okay, being joyful, reflective, transparent, deliberate, click it. This is the last part of our Forever Learner. Creating change in our classroom, our community. Guys, we have such a powerful dynamic. This is why everybody can't be teachers. It's hard. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Mm-hmm. And they don't realize how difficult it is to do it day in and day out. I gave there's only 10 days till start the speech. I don't care after 11 days today. I gave that. I got on my knees. Okay? It's hard. All right? But I want everybody to look at the last quote. We have a duty, we have a responsibility to grow not only our kids, but our community and our school. So don't step back. Go and try, let's push our knowledge into the community, but we do it in a positive manner. Okay? It's a long road to wisdom, but it's a short one to being ignored. Okay? Right, click it. Alright, real quick, turn to your partner. What are we currently doing right now? Are we learning right now? What PLCs are doing a good job? Do we need to do better? Give me a thumbs up. How do you feel? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. Where are we at with our PLCs? Go ahead. It's okay. You can be honest. It's okay. Thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs wavy. There you go. Good. It's okay. If your thumbs down right now, it's okay. Alright? Go ahead. Click it. Alright, so how does it all go together? Our profile of the leader, all of our traits that we're working towards, plus our high quality instruction, and our T-test goals are all going to contribute to our student achievement. Okay, go ahead and click. There's only 2 slides left. Alright, so where do we go from here? If you have not had your summative assessment, thus far it is coming up. And what you're going to discuss with your evaluator, your appraiser, is professional development. Is it okay? Yeah. Anyway, we'll go real quick. All right, go ahead and click it. So you can everybody read the last bullet on there. Good. We'll get you out of here quick. All right, so last bullet, based on your goals and your responsibilities for next school year, what learning do you need to prioritize this summer? All I want you guys to do today, when you leave here, I hope that you're reinvigorated, you're re-energized on learning. Don't give up. You guys are doing a great job, a fantastic job. Please, please, please keep it up, keep learning. You guys are the best. Thanks.
So